Hi everyone, welcome to another LaTeX tutorial for beginners. In today's video, we are going to talk about tables. Now, sometimes you will have a table with a number. That is even the default design by LaTeX if you add captions. And there are times too where you want to maintain the caption and remove the number. So in this tutorial, I'll show you how to create tables that have numbers and how to also create a table without numbers, or let's say how to remove the numbers from your table. So let's get started. So I'll create a new file, which I'll use, by the way, then I will proceed. So first of all, I am going to initialize my document. So I'll just say /documents class 11pt article. Then I'll just say /use package caption. So this allows you to customize the captions that you give to your LaTeX tables. Now let's create our table quickly and then get it on. So we will start also with what? /begin documents. That's important in LaTeX. And then /end. And then within this block, we are going to create our tables. So we will start with a table with a number. Okay, so I'll just give this here a table with a number, or let's say a number table, whichever one you want to say. All right, and I'll create my first table. By the way, I have an introductory video on tables, so for beginners, just watch that video to get started. All right, so here I'll say /begin table. And then I'll say H. I want it to be placed here. Okay, there's that place. I'm typing it. I'm creating it. And I'll say /end table. So I have this table block, and then I'll put my items in. So for the table, I'll first begin this. I'll say /begin center, or sometimes you can also use /centering. All right. So I think I'll use /centering to make it simple. So I'll say /centering. Then I'll proceed. I'll add a caption, /caption. Okay, so this is where the modification comes. So when you add a caption, then LaTeX automatically adds a number as well to it. So here I'll just say /caption. And then in the brace or the curly bracket, I'll say a numbered table. All right, now if I run this, let me run this. If I run this, I will still get some information. So here it says table 1, a numbered table. We are yet to even add a table, but once I have the caption there, it is what's already created. Now I can create my table. I'll just say /begin tabular. And then I'll indicate the columns I want. Here I'll use just 2 columns. So I'll just say CC. All right, CC. So they are centered. Now, because I also want both sides of the table to have vertical lines, I'll add this and then this, and then in between two, I also want to have a vertical line, so I'll bring those lines. Then that is for begin tabular. All right, I will also say /end tabular to create that block. Usually I prefer to create the block first, because sometimes you have a lot of rows in the table, so it's better to make sure you create it in a structured way so that you are also able to identify issues. All right, so that's how it's going to be done. Now this block, I'll put in my command. So I'll say /hline to add a horizontal line. Then I put a record. So I'll say A and row 1. So this is for row 1. I'll end it with this /. I'll say /hline A and row 2. I end it and I'll say /hline. Now let's keep it simple because the focus is to just look at the numbering. So I'll just keep it simple here. I'll run this, and then I get my numbered table. So this is for a numbered table. Now, if you don't want your table to be numbered, but you still want the caption to be displayed, then this is how you do it. I'm going to copy the same thing again, everything here, this code here, this whole code. That's what we are going to do. We are just going to replicate it. So I'll just copy everything again. Think out here, this whole thing here, and then we'll do the modification to remove the number. So I'll copy it, copy and paste. We just have to mind the time well. So I'll paste it. This is the second table. All right. So here, what we need to do, if you are going to remove the number, the only thing you need to do is to come to caption and then just add a star here. So that's all that you need to do here. Just add a star. Okay. And then here I'll just change to say a table without number. I'll just keep it simple like this. So now let's run it. So when you run it, we are now going to get a second table here, and this time without any number. You maintain the caption as it is. All right, so this is how we do it. Okay, now let me give you a bonus tip. So the bonus tip here is that you could also create the table without a caption. Okay, so you still maintain everything here, then without a caption. So if you are creating without a caption, then you can just do it this way and then create it. So I'll just copy and paste here, and I'll run it. So this will give you what this. But then I usually prefer another approach, because when you put it like this, sometimes you may want to do some additional formatting. This formatting will require you to have this main table environment. All right. So for example, you want to do centering, etc. So in those situations, I prefer to rather create it within this table environment and then do another hack, use another hack to remove the caption. So that's what I'll show you now. So to remove the caption entirely, I'll still create my table environment, everything like this here. And then when I come to the caption, this one here, let's remove it. And then let's run. All right, so here you remove it and then you run, and then you get it like this. You can also paste the caption and then just leave it empty like this, and that will also run for you. Okay, and if you remove the star, then you are just going to get the table number. All right, so now you have all these approaches. So the advantage of putting it in this table environment is that here it also allows you to add, to just maintain the table number as it is here. So here you can see that even though we have three tables, this is table 1, this is table 2, because here we told or we commanded LaTeX 2, not number. That's the star here. All right, so now we have table 2. So this third approach allows you to actually keep the table number and then remove all other captions. Okay, so this is how you number and remove numbers from LaTeX. All right. So now that you are done, I will encourage you to watch the tutorials in this playlist to learn more about LaTeX tables.